Yeah, I know all about discrimination and stuff like that. I took a chief of
Um,
police down for discriminating.
Real quick, just
Yeah.
explain.
I'm just going to tell you, and you can write it, because
Oh, well,
I don't have my glasses with me, and I don't want to go off record. I'll just give you a brief summary. It's just
Okay.
like a couple sentences.
Give me just a second.
Black truck, blackish, bluish truck, four-wheel drive, diesel truck, come into the library tonight. Drove through there. I believe it was cop-induced, lizarde, okay? Whether it's Parker with Brady sending his buddy. It might even been Brady. Does he drive a truck like that, do you know?
I don't even know who Brady is.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Do any of your cops drive a big old king cab truck diesel, blackish blue?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, well, thank you. I'm not trying to be sarcastic with you, just being a real gentleman. Listen, being I am a retired state agent, this kind of business is going to start happening more often now. Because one of your cops drove by my car repetitively today. I don't know if you guys are looking for someone, but it's already on the net that things are starting to look cop-induced in this town. But it's really not. I think it's just your older mayor guy sending his old fuckheads around my car doing naughty shit. And someone's going to get exposed for it, though, probably, okay?
All right. So what happened with that blue truck?
Well, it come driving through the library, brightened me, and then honked this ridiculously loud horn and scared my dog. And drove off like a madman right next to the police station, Lizarde, on your watch.
Wow.
Is he one of your friends? Do you know him?
No, I don't think
Did you see the truck tonight?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? How long you been a cop here for?
About a
You
year.
can get a picture of your name there. It was awfully strange. He felt real comfortable with speeding and doing ridiculous crap 1/2 block away from the police station. Means that he probably has some buddies over there working at the police station, okay? But yeah, you can write that down there too, that I think he's cop-induced.
Okay.
And who's your sergeant tonight, Lizarde?
Sergeant Gray, but he's not on duty today.
Who's the one on duty today? Who's in charge?
I am.
You are. Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
And after I went off, I seen him drive by again, Lizarde.
Really?
I kind of drove by him. Yeah, really. And then I drove by him again. I drove. He drove by, and then I drove towards where he was at. I was going to try to get a tag, okay, on your watch. And I just thought it looked strange, is all I'll say. Because I was kicking in my cam shades. I usually put them up here when I'm briefing in. And then I seen you. Was that you going that way when I was coming this way?
Yeah, I was going to.
That looks awfully strange, too. Because that means that you would have been down that way when he was going that way.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I went to a medical call.
Oh, you did?
A guy that couldn't breathe, so
Over in that area where he was at?
on the other side of town.
Now listen, what time's Ponce come in tomorrow?
I believe 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning? Are we allowed to come in there and talk to him?
Well, yeah, but you have to set up an appointment. So you'll
To
have
talk with Ponce?
Yeah, you'll have to talk to the secretary, then the secretary.
Yeah, one more thing. I noticed you have a sign out there that says no recording. What does that mean?
That means you can't take your shades or you can't take any cameras.
Nothing. So I'd like to meet him outside the office so I can actually do that, because I don't like to talk off record. Because once you miss it, then the bigger guys, the state P and the FBI and stuff like that in the future, or Secret Service, they don't understand what's going on there, Lizarde.
Okay.
And then I can't prove my point.
Okay.
But I just have one last thing. Can you read what you got there?
I said black blue truck come into the parking lot library, driving erratic, bright lights on, honked and drove off like a maniac.
Yeah, he pretty well drove erratic after he left there. So is there any other cops working tonight besides you?
You got the DPS troopers.
The troopers.
You have the sheriff's office, so.
Yeah. Well, let me just tell you this. I think you guys are doing a fantastic job still at this point. But when I seen that cop continually driving around my car today at the library, I knew something like this was going to start happening there, Lizarde. So be informed of it.
Okay.
You're straight up, right? We're paying the right guy, right?
Yep.
You have a state patrol here in this town? It's on the other side, right? The post? Are you familiar with those guys?
Yep.
Have you ever talked to them?
I stopped out with them a couple times.
Have they ever talked to you?
Nope.
No?
Not at all.
Well, I'm a retired state agent for the Nebraska State Patrol. Are you aware that I take cops' badges sometimes with different agencies?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually do. That's why I wear these ridiculous cam shades.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm a retired state double agent, CI double agent. So yeah, How you doing? You know who I am, don't you?
I don't think I do.
Well, that's great. Well, what's happening is I was at the library earlier, and this black blue truck come in there, driving very. Did I drop something?
No.
Anyways, driving very weird with bright lights, black king cab, big truck, blackish blue. Hit the damn horn right as he got by me. Spooked my damn dog. So I was gonna go talk to the police. Who are you guys? Are you the police?
I work for the BLM.
Oh, you work for the BLM?
Yes,
okay. So anyways, long story short, I was gonna come in and talk to the chief, but I'm kind of nervous about coming in there, being on record in my country of America. So is that illegal?
No, it's not.
Is it illegal or is it proto?
It's not illegal to have.
I mean, but it's illegal to come in your police station with the cameras?
No. I mean, if it says do not bring cameras, don't bring the cameras.
Yeah, but is it illegal?
Yes, it is. That's what it's.
They could arrest you for it?
They can cite you for it.
Really? So
yeah.
anyways, that's fair enough. But you know what? I will tell you what. That's mafia as hell looking, because if I can't talk to an officer of my country's law without being on record, there's something very mafioso about that. We're going to have to look into that too eventually. Because it's just a police station. It's not a courthouse. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright, so here's your ID, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Like I said,
listen,
I don't know what the problem between
listen, I'm not going to go in to start. I will say this, Lizarde. Did I say it right?
Yes.
I believe Ponce did a hell of a job. He cleaned that last, what was it, Gilbert up from being dirty as fuck. Stealing the town blind, all kinds of crap. And you know what? I'm another guy, just like Gilbert. Or not Gilbert. Just like Ponce. But I get a little deeper and I do a little swifter stings and exposures and things like that. So I already knew that as soon as I come down here, I'll be dealing with cops somehow. Because you know what? I think you guys do this thing where you try to run people out of town. But this is what you're running out of town. You see that thing blinking? That's what you're running out of town. Right there. The thing that tells the world the truth.
Well,
and
I gotta get back to some.
And I have taken chief of polices down and sergeants and everything else. So I want you to track that truck for me.
Okay.
You said they got a camera in that place?
They should have a camera.
Can you look into it?
I'll look into it.
And he's definitely not a friend of yours or nobody. That's fair enough.
I don't know anybody.
And you know what? This lady here, all she did was get spooked. The cam shades, nobody wants to be on record. One last thing. Because this happened to me, a retired CI double agent, not in this business, but every other business in this town, and not you, because I like Ponce and I like the other two Mexican officers I've met here in this town, one I've known for a long time. Every other soul in this town I see, look at this car from now on, think they're going on the net as baby rapers. That's fair, right? I just take a picture of them, think, and I give them a baby raper stamp. So that's what we're dealing with now because of that stupid asshole honking at my car, scaring my dog, okay? So why everybody in this town, even these guys, while I'm filming here, they're going to receive baby raper stamps. Just for venting purposes, and that's it.
Like I said, I got to get back to call.
Yeah. Okay. Now this last part, I'm going to be going to the library to download this business, okay? And I don't want to be bothered, okay?
Well, you won't be.
Okay, so if cops are sending that kind of business over to me to bother me while I'm downloading, we need to have some cops polygraphed, Lizarde, okay? Because there should already be some information not downloaded that I missed. So that's the kind of stuff we're dealing with.
Okay.
And that's it. Hey, I want to thank you, brother. You've been a very good gentleman about this. I'm going to do a new file and tell you you're a gentleman, okay? Ponce. And I'm done, and I'm out of here, okay? Stay up. You deserve